me $200, you bastard!
My name is Cal. I am a lie detection expert. I am really good at spotting lies. That is why I've helped the police solve countless cases. But on this day, when I was invited back to my alma mater to give a lecture, I was challenged by a student named Martin. He didn't argue. Instead, I offered him a live demonstration. After all, the most convincing way is to prove him wrong right on the spot. So I asked Martin to describe any photo he wanted, and I would analyze his micro-expressions to tell if he was lying. I was so confident I even bet money on it. Surprisingly, I got it wrong twice in a row and lost $200. Martin left with a smirk, but I suddenly felt something was very off about this Martin.
Martin Walker's a psychopath, probably a killer.
So I immediately went to find the principal. I believed Martin was the opposite of normal people, because during the test, when I saw him looking at photos of beautiful women, he showed disgust. But when he saw photos of kidnapping, he showed excitement. These traits were extremely similar to a serial killer, but the principal didn't think so. Even my friend thought I was just saying this out of frustration, so I had no choice but to follow Martin on my own, and happened to catch him on a date with a girl. But the alert Martin quickly spotted me. He walked straight up to me and provocatively told me the girl was safe. The next day, I printed a bunch of "This person is dangerous" flyers and started posting them all over campus. And to get more information about Martin, I pretended to be a teacher and went to his house. But Martin came back with the flyers soon after.
This is outrageous. I want you out of my house.
With my cover blown, I had to leave, but I still noticed from his mother's eyes, she seemed terrified of her own son. Then I pulled out a videotape I had taken. It showed Martin playing with his sister as a child. According to records, his sister drowned in a swimming accident at age 7. Martin was there at the time. I even suspected her death wasn't an accident at all. Lone day, I found a girl who had just been kidnapped. I believed the perpetrator was likely Martin. After talking with her, the girl finally opened up.
When I would come to, his mouth would be on mine, and then he would do it again and again.
Just as I suspected, Martin really was a twisted killer. So the police immediately brought Martin in for questioning. At first, Martin was airtight, but I quickly figured out a way. I kept provoking him with my words and successfully made him angry, but without any actual evidence, they had to let him go. That night, Martin came for me and kidnapped me, then tortured me with waterboarding. After he had his fun, he took me to the wilderness and forced me to bury myself alive, but I refused, and asked if he had killed his own sister.
She fell.
You didn't help her though, did you?
Yes, I wanted her bike.
That is when the police arrived, but Martin wasn't worried, because at most they could only charge him with unlawful detention. There was no evidence for anything else, but I was actually excited at this moment. I told the police to dig in the nearby woods, because when the police arrived, Martin had unconsciously glanced in that direction. The police finally dug up bodies in the woods, and Martin had nowhere left to run.